This is Ismortah, and I'll keep this brief and check the stream. This is an ad hoc Twitch stream of ELEMANCERS speed run. So unlike my previous run where I was doing a playthrough of the game, explain what I was doing, and going through the strategy as I was doing it to test mechanics of the beta build, this time I'm just testing how fast I can get through the game humanly possible as fast as I can. So because of that, I'm not going to be checking comments nor narrating strategy as I'm playing the game. The only thing I'm going to announce cards and abilities and effects as they occur, as though I was talking to the other player. So keep that in mind. So the goal is to play as fast as possible. I'm going to timestamp when I start. So before I get started, I just want to check Twitch audio. 1 second. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Excellent, looks good. So I'm gonna get started. So I've already done the setup as well as the activate phase for round 1. I already have creatures out, battle cards drawn, saga cards out, power tokens out, and avatars all along the place. Alright, so I'm gonna timestamp and get started. So I'll start exactly on 4 or 5 on the dot. So I'll turn it right quick while I'm doing. So I want to see the fastest I can get through the game. And I'm going to be playing aggressively and defensively. So what I mean by that is I'm going to play defensively with the avatars until they have their ability. Then I'm going to be aggressive, with the whole goal of actually going for the primary way to win, which is going to the Hollow of Fate. So we'll see. So there's a little bit of variance in this game of when it could end, whether it's sometime in round 2. I just want to see how long it takes me speed-wise just to get to the beginning of round 2, and then how long it took whenever that end state occurred. Okay? The reason is because I want to determine what the middle is of when it could possibly end in round 2. That way it could have that be the middle of how long it takes average game length, which I want to be actually between 2 and 3 hours. So if this is gratuitously above 3, or it's 3 instead of 2.5 hours average, or 3.5 average, then I'm going to do some massaging just to tweak that a little bit possibly, because I really want it to be like at max a long movie length as the upper end. So like not more than 3 hours. Cool. So we're starting at 4:05 and start. All right, cool. So Umbra goes first. Umbra's trying to get to the Shadowlands, which is here, which he can make, and he's going to get some dudes out. Since nothing's out, he's going to go Eternals. Alright, and then we're going to move him here, and then move these 3 to defend. And then we're going to complete Shadowlands. Advance this to step 2. And then we're going to draw a D2. Which is now trying to get the hex draws. And that's it for his turn. Next up is Umbra. So it's gonna ping pong. Boom. Oh yeah. So I have to get used to not explaining. I'm so used to being a GM. Alright, so Umbra is trying to get the Felinar, which is definitely in range. And we want to not do butterflies yet because that's really offensive and there's nothing to offend. So instead we're going to have her just come out. And I forgot one of these tokens that go on this one. Boom. She's gonna move up to, since it's round, I really don't want a chance. This time I'm going full defensive. So we're gonna do that. And she's gonna complete it, advance to stage 2 of the lore deck, and then turn this in for an L2. Okay. That's it for her. Next up is Mortis. Mortis is trying to get to the Scorched Wastes, which is again right in front. She's gonna do a similar move, but stay defensive and move. Deploy here, move here, move here. Complete this, advance stage 2, and then I need D2. I'm trying to get the crystal. Okay. Next up is Anima, who's trying to get to Zanford, which is here, which is a little bit out of range. So definitely try to do what it can. So let's be defensive. Actually, he could be offensive, take out guys and move, too. I think that's what he's going to do. Now he can permanently get rid of guys right now. So he's going to deploy 3 Chimeras, move here. Would it be good if she left 1 space while playing super defensive? Can always take that next turn. He's going to move in here and try to take out as many of these as possible, since when they die, they'll be permanently removed per banisher. Cool, so we got our first battle. So we got 3 versus 3. And then we got a Essence Switch and a prevent 2 battle damage. Alright, we have 3 hits and 2 hits. Gorak's at the attacker. He's going to do Life Stream and prevent 2 damage. So these 2 damage get stopped. Ismo is probably going to do his ability. Swap a dice result with the enemy. So he's going to swap the 8 and the 7. Actually, no. He's going to swap the 1 and the 8. So now he has a hit, and this is a miss. So it's 2 hits versus 1 hit. So 2 hits, and they immediately get banished. And then 1 hit on one of these guys. Boom. That's it. That's it for battle. That's it for Gorak. Alright. Next up is Cryo. Cryo's trying to get to Zycon, which is in range. Actually, it's not. It's the Icy River. so probably gonna try to take some stuff out. Probably get rid of those fucking banishers while she can. We'll summon 3 annihilators. And then since we have to move, might as well go the distance and get another token. And then these 3, we don't need many. So we're just taking 2 to beef up that defense. And since I'm the opposite end, too far away, I have 1. So I'm also trying to kill something. I mean, he's too far away on all fronts, so I think I'm just going to I'll go here and take another one. Attack the stage from both sides of the world for pressure. Alright, and that's it for her turn. The last for this cycle is now Ignis, who's trying to get the Starlight Ridge, which is out of range, so just meander over there. And since there's no enemy banishers, he's going to go Eternals. 3 down. And then going to move this way to take another power token, and these 3 to move for defense since enemy is within range. And that's it. Break, break, break. Alright, so now we're going to turn 2 of this round. Starting with Umbra. Umbra is going to now try to get the Hecatros, which is the Malta's area, which is just adjacent. So he's going to move. Well, actually, I need to do an action first. Because we're in danger close, we'll go ahead and get those battle cards, actually. Because we need immediate people, and I can't summon in range. We're going to get 2 more battle cards, hopefully get some good shit. And then we're going to move over here, move 1 guy over here. And then we're going to complete Hecatros, advance this to stage 3. And now I need to get a D3 out of the deck. Like so. And that's it for Ismo. Next up is Selim, who's trying to get now to the Isle of Nurm, which is within range. It's right here. So since there's a lot of people here, she could go for butterflies to help attack. So she's gonna summon 3 back here. And then she wants to move to here, so she's gonna move here. And she's gonna take her dudes with her, obviously. But then these 3 can intercept. So we're gonna put 1 here, 1 here. Actually put 2 here, that way they can follow up. So she gets 2 tokens on the board. And she made it to Isle of Nurm, so now she advances to stage 3 of the lore deck. And now she needs an L3 card. Okay. And that's it for her turn. Next up is Mortis, who's trying to get to Crystal. Which is just out of range. So she might as well try to acquire some shit on her way. So she can't summon anything close, so I think she's gonna go. Yeah, but she can reinforce. I don't know. She's gonna get battle cards as well. She's gonna get 2 right now. Got some good cards, and then she's gonna move the crystal. But she wants to take an area when she goes, so she's gonna move here, and then go 1, 2, 3. Looks like it was a tactical error, me thinking Gorak was out of range from being a hit. I mean, he was, but then someone moved, and then someone moved before him. Yeah. So, fuck, man. He's gonna get totally attacked. Wow. That was a bad move, Gorak. Alright. Because now he has no defenders, so this could potentially be game for him. Well, that's actually not true. If I try to attack, these 2 are gonna join in to defend. So, and I could attack, but yeah, I'm going full defense. I'll just, otherwise to lose the butterflies, I'll sit. Anything else I'm going to move? Doesn't look like it, but I do get a counter here. Like I said, I want to attack, but these 2 can join. And then I may lose stuff. No, I saw I was going defensive. I'll sit. Alright, next up is Anima. Anima's trying to get to Zanford, which now he's in range. He needs dudes. His dudes are super far away, though. But he definitely needs dudes. He's kind of in a pinch. So he is going to move 1, 2, 3. And then these are going to move out. Like 1, 2. And then these 3 are going to move up to here. So then I get 2 tokens. 1, 2. And complete Zanford, so he advances to stage 2. And then turn this in for an L2. Okay. Now it goes to Cryo. Cryo is trying to get to Zycon, which is within range. Does have the ability to summon from where she's at, so she's going to get more dudes now. Get 3 dudes, and then she's going to move to Zycon, and she's going to keep a dude here to defend and take 2 with her. Yeah. And then she's going to complete Zycon, advance to stage 2, which then she is looking for a D2 Saga card. Here's the D2. Alright, and that's the end of turn 2, round 1. Break, break, break. Alright, so now we're doing turn 3, which is the last turn of round 1. Swig of water right quick. Alright, seal him. is trying to now get to volatile, which look like shadowy branches, which is just out of range, so she won't complete hers this round. So she's going to move probably in that direction. Okay, so she can't get any more dudes, so she's going to get some battle cards. Okay. And then she's going to move with her dudes. 1, 2. I think she's just going to chill in here. No, because he needs to... Gorak can still summon. No, he can't summon. And she's going to move first. So she's going to be there for safety, but she's too far away. And then she's going to move these dudes 1 in. And then she's going to move 2 this way. Get another token. And then going to move 1 of these so I can reinforce all over the place. We're going to go like right here. Now I can reinforce up there. She's still far away. That's it for her. I think I accidentally did Selam before I did before Umbra, so I'll go ahead and do Umbra right now, and then go straight to Mortis, which is fine, because I'm purposely not attacking with any avatars until they get the legendary weapon anyway. I'm going full defense. Ismortah is trying to get to Dirzov, which is the Foggy Forest, right here. Last move he can do is summon dudes. He's going to summon some dudes. He's blocked a little bit, so he can summon 2 dudes here and 1 dude here. So he's going to move here, take a dude with him, and then take some dudes to reinforce up here with him. And then this dude is going to reinforce... Actually, let's just go jump and take one of these. So we got power token here, power token here. He completes Derazov, so he puts out his legendary weapon. So he switches to Bronzu, stage 4. The sagas are now all complete. And now we'll read stage 4, which stage 4 is red. Bronzu arrives. Born from the genesis of elemental magic at the Hollow of Fate, a massive dragon emerged, harnessing the lesser elements of both light and dark. As the magical barrier around the crater eroded away, it seems the dragon had absorbed energy from the Nexus to break free. The Dragon of Balance, Bronzu now seen traveling towards beacons of immense elemental power. So while that's red, Bronzu comes into play, which is simply you take this off, and then she comes out. And since you have to take so much crap out, I could just not have her in it, just fun. So there you go. Now she's out. And now she takes turns with the current rules. So technically I need to move her twice, because that means it would have happened during Selam's turn as well. So she's got 3 hit points now. Will the dragon die? It's a 3, which is just removes a power token. So the closest one, I won't do that since I forget where she's summoned, so we'll just blow up orange. And it goes on top of her, and now I roll for Selam's dragon. That's a 6, just move it anywhere. I think we'll keep it there, so one of these 3 targets, probably here, that way targets outward. Or actually probably like here, that way targets outward. Alright, so now it's Mortis. Her last move is to summon dudes. So, and she only has this space, nothing else, so she's way over here. she's trying to get the crystal, which is barely too far away. So she's gonna move. I mean, she has to move 2 turns to get here, so she might as well move here first to get to points and move back and then move here since it's 3 away. So that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna reinforce there, only take 1, leave 1 for defense. She's gonna move these 3 and move 1 in here, and the other 2 she's going to honestly probably go to here. That way they can kind of reinforce everywhere, unless I want to try to take out these 2 potentially, so they don't reinforce. Or I could shoot here to try to take out these 2. You know what? I think. Oh, and blue's missing a token that they earned for getting that space. Green gets a token here. I mean, she could just move here and intercept Gorak, non-attack, and get another token. Yep, that's what she'll do. Alright, and then we go Dragon. It's a 6, so you just move it. I'm just going to move it here. Next up is Anima. Why does orange have 2 tokens? Did I skip Cryo? Why does orange only have 2 tokens? Shit. Did I may have missed Ignis. He has 2 tokens. So oh fuck. I'll move. Yeah, I think I forgot to do his last turn. All right, so shit. All right. I don't know why he doesn't have a token there either. Oh, because she ate it. Makes sense. Okay. Fuck. I think I forgot his turn. Okay, so let's do Ignis right quick. Ignis is going to summon dudes, which he actually can't because shit is right there. So he's going to do battle cards instead. Get 2 battle cards. Get some powers and shit. And then move. He's trying to get to the Starlight Ridge, which is here. 1, 2, 3. Move in 2. And he'll complete it. Advance to stage 2. And then needs an L2 card. Okay, so now we're back in track. So now we're going to do Anima. Anima's last turn move is get 2 battle cards. Now he's got some stuff. He's trying to get to the Enchanted Forest, which is right here, a little too far away. So we'll move 1, 2, 3. Since it's too far away, you might as well just move here and play it safe and be surrounded by dudes. That's what I'll do. Alright, so now we're back to... Wow, I'm totally doing stuff out of order, aren't I? That's fine. That's fine. I think I did... No, that's right. He was 4th player that last turn. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, so now we're doing Cryo. Cryo's last moves to get 2 battle cards. Not 3, but 2. So we got some goodies. And then trying to get to the Frigid Wastes, which is within range. So she's going to move her party over here. Leave 1, take 1. And then we're going to leave 1, take 1. And she's going to complete Frigid Wastes, advance to stage 3 of the lower deck, and then now she's looking for a D3 Saga card. Okay. And then the last player this round is Ignis. So now he's got space to summon stuff, but unfortunately he probably can't summon everything. Oh, I'm forgetting to do the dragon. Shit. How many dragons did I miss? 1, 2, 3. I think I missed 4 dragon rolls. So let me roll the dragon 4 times. Eat a token. Eat a token. Eat a token. And move. Okay. No, well, I may have missed 1 dragon, but that's fine. One of them may have just been a move statistically, 4, 5, or 6. So let's go with that. Now we will go to rushing, right? Ignis, who is going to, well, can only summon, but maybe limited to how many to summon. So it can actually only summon, well, no, it can summon 3 there. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3. And then he's trying to move to the desert, which is just right here. So we don't want to summon 3 here, but we kind of have to if we have to summon all of them. But we can move. So we're going to take here, and we'll move a couple, and then we'll move in with 2. So then we get a token here. Actually, you know what? I think I would have gone and retake this to get that token back also. Just to get some more oranges on the board. And then he's going to complete his, which is Cassian, so he advances to stage 3 of the lore deck, and then needs an L3 Saga card. Boom. Awesome. So this is the end of round 1. Break, break, break. Round 1 ended at 4:33 p.m. So round 1 was played in 28 minutes. Cool. So now I'm just going to take a couple minute break and then set up stuff for the activate phase, which I'll time separately from the rest of the round because I believe where possible time savings are is 1, possibly getting rid of the activate phase, and 2, find activities that are just sort of like administrative to get rid of that every player does to reduce. So again, it's like get within that sweet spot of 2 to 3 hours. But right now, you can see I'm playing the game pretty fast. Ooh, I did forget 1 dragon though. I'll just pretend it was a move, even though it was a 2. All right, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright guys, let's do this. I have to wait for it to hit the mark. This is for tracking purposes here. 1 sec. Right now we have 2 light faction at stage 3, 1 at stage 2, and then dark faction we have 1 at 2, 3, and 4. Which technically gets advanced to 5, and we will set up his weapon at the beginning of his turn. Alright, so let's do this. So we're starting back at 437, round 2. Break, break, break. Alright, starting round 2 now. Alright, first up is the activate phase. So during this phase, you get battle cards, creature cards, and power tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and reset, go across the board and do it for everybody. So everyone now would have 4 power tokens on the bottom section. And I'll just do everyone's stuff as I go across. So, and then gets 1 battle card, gets 1 battle card, and I'll do creature cards last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, battle card. One, 2, 3, 4, battle card. 1, 2, 3, 4, battle card. And 1, 2, 3, 4, battle card. So part of this is guiding through the steps, so I'm just going to get the book to double check, which is what people do as well. Reference cards. Alright, so activate phase. Reset, draw 2 creature cards we still have to do, obtain a battle card, roll to determine who goes first, so it's going to follow the same order here. So I just need to get the creature cards. Cool. Doing good. Alright, so let's do it. So with Ceylon, she gets the 2 perfects. So we have skull and a building. We need 3 skulls and we need 3 buildings. Anima is going to get a squire and a werepanther, so we need a armor and eyes. Okay. Armor and eyes. And however long it's taking me to do this step, I'm going to divide by 6 because everyone can do their step while other people are doing their step. I'll note that at the end of this break. Next is Ignis, who gets a lichen and also a serpenti. So I need armor and portal. 3 portals, and here's 3 armors. Alright. Now we do the dark faction. Umbra gets a skeleton and a shadowmancer, which is a wand and a building. So you got wands and buildings? Wands and buildings. Ismortah gets Blightworm and a Necromancer. So we got a Butterfly and a Wand. Okay. And lastly, we've got Cryo, which will get a an Icemancer, and also a Blightworm, just the other type for the other faction. A Wand and a Portal. Okay. So that's it for the activate phase. Ending at 4:42. Break. So that only took 5 minutes. And if you divide that by 6, that means activate phase per player should only take a minute. Awesome job. Now I'm going to take a couple minute break, and then we'll start the conflict phase here in 3 minutes. Because see, for activate phase, each player you get your tokens, you get a battle card, and you get your creature cards. So I thought that was a time-consuming step. It's actually very fast. So that's not really a factor at all. It is a factor if you don't have these tokens set up, at least kind of like in a manageable pile per clan. And I know some players also like to further divide it up, but you honestly don't have to because you don't have that many to comb through. But it's like, even if you did, it may take 5 minutes total for, it should only take 5 minutes total because you have every player doing it themselves. We'll start back in a couple minutes, in 2 minutes. I'm just going to spend the rest of the time standing, so I just want to rest my back a little bit. Okay, it's 4:45. We're going to start round 2 at the conflict phase. 4:45, conflict phase, round 2. Break and start. Alright, so we're starting with Umbra, who began their turn with their legendary weapon lore card out, so now we set it up. So he has the Heart of Darkness, so he gets to turn into the embodiment of Leximog. So we get this card and Leximog's thing, and we replace it, put it on top, put this, and then replace the die with Leximog's. So he starts with 3 hit points and replaces wherever the avatar is at. Bazow. Alright, so now he needs to help his allies and move to Hall of Fate. His allies still at max got 3 turns. So he's going to try to stop the weakest person from doing what they have to do. The farthest one out looks like is Anima, so he's going to try to go in after that target. He's going to bring dudes to help do it. He's got some Elemencers he can summon, so that's probably be the best choice because it's the most offensive unit. He's going to do that. Put 3 here. Then he's going to move in. And he'll bring in 1 Annihilator, but then bring in... Actually, I think I'll double up. Do 2 Annihilators, 2 Elemencers. Keep 1 there, keep 1 there. Alright, and now we're going to battle. So that's 3 purples, 3 blacks, and 3 yellows. And there's a shit ton of battle cards that people have. So let's check battle cards right quick. I'll have next to my person. He has Primal Instinct, which he's probably going to use. And then Ismo has Doubt, which he's probably going to start off with. And then has some other utility. Alright, so the attacker goes so... Gorak's going to start with playing Primal Instinct. Roland scored hits before enemy hits. So basically you can take out targets so then they can't roll against you. But Ismortah is going to play Doubt. Return an enemy battle card played to hand. So can't use that for rest of battle, but can use it again. And then that goes to the bottom. Okay. He can't use Spirit Beast because he's already maxed out. So he's got other abilities, which those do once the rolls happen. So now we're going to roll a shit ton of dice. I'll move these dice over here. So we got 3, 3, and 3. Whoop. Alright, so we got miss, hit, 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 miss, hit, hit, hit. 5 hits and 2 hits. So the attacker goes first and can modify stuff. So I can move the stuff to the bottom so you can see what abilities have been used, and then move to the top. So we're going to do a re-roll to get this a better number. It's a 3, still garbage. Now it's the opponent's turn. The opponent has nothing, but they can knock something down. So he's going to use one of these and knock down one of these 5s to a 4. So now that is also a miss. Now it's the attacker's turn. He's going to reroll this again for an 8. So now that's a hit. Okay. And then the defender is going to do a... they're all 8, so really there's nothing else to do. Nothing else to modify that he can do, so he's going to probably pass, actually. And then the attacker is going to bump up 1 to go to a 5. And then he's going to down 1 to go to 4, and then up 1 to a 5, and then down 1 to a 4. So it's a 4. So that's a miss. Now Ismo is going to do Dark Illusion Cloak and decrease an enemy die roll by 2. So we're going to turn the 6 into a 4. So that's a miss. And then the attacker now is going to do Altered Beast, decrease die roll by 2. So this 4 is now a 6. If I could find the 6. That was played. Anything left? Now he's going to play Corrupting Mist. If you have an Elemancer, increase die roll by 2, so this 4 now becomes a 6. Now, Umbra has no battle cards left. Gorak technically has 2. He's going to save it because it's temporary units and he's max deployed right now. Alright, so that's it for the calculation. Now we're going to assign damage. So we have 2, so let's get everything out. We got 3 over here and these guys over here. Alright, so we're going to have... He's going to gun for the Elementers because those are the highest priority targets. So he's going to kill 2 Elementers for those dice. And then this is 6 hits here. Which means... Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gorak's dead. So they're now out of the races for that. And the token goes away. And you can see why you want to telegraph and see if someone's going to get something, what you can do to defend yourself, or not just what you're doing, but what's the defender doing. Can you stop them from getting a weapon? Can you react to a weapon before it happens because they have 1 round to think, right? Because when someone moves, you don't know if they'll complete a 1 turn or 2 turns. So Gorak is dead, meaning they can't complete that way of victory at all. So now they have to try to kill somebody. Alright, so that was victory. I had to declare a movement before I attacked, so that's it for Umbra. So now it goes to Selam. Oh, I'm sorry. The dragon goes. It's a 2. He goes to one that's farthest away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna blow up this one. She's eating a lot. She's already got 5 power tokens, meaning she's gonna win the game unless you kill her, because the most power tokens any clan have is 4, but total it's 12. So technically, that's true. Technically, other clans still in the running. All right, so Selam needs to complete her ability and put pressure on the weakest dark faction to complete. That's going to take the longest, which is probably going to be. Unfortunately, these are hard targets. Probably going to be Apocalypsid. But then you also have to banish. So, but that's the easiest. That's the most realistic target. So, that's what she's going to go after. So, the question is, do we go creatures? Well, we need to go for the kill. So, let's get the dudes out. And she's... Even if it's not going for a kill, it's like you gotta soften up to get in there. Okay, so she's trying to get to Volatile, which is right next to her, to get her weapon. So you definitely want to do that. Definitely want to move in. Definitely want to move in. And then we definitely want to try to assault her, but assaulting her without an avatar is really risky. But we're at the stage now that we just kind of got to do that because she's gonna gotta make a hole. So we're gonna move in 3, and then at the same time we need to try to defend other people from doing their shit. So maybe I'll keep this one here and move. Gorak's dead. I'll still move in 4. I'll move in 1 to the center. Alright, so, she's gonna try to limit the option. Well, she's still 3 away, so it really doesn't matter. She's gonna play defensive and sit, but she's gonna attack here. So we're gonna have attack here between Selam and Mortis. So it's 3 pinks versus 3 greens. And let me get out the battle cards that they can use. That's potentially. Avatar can use all battle cards, whereas Selam can only use the ones that represent a battle. So only ones with no criteria or warriors. Which ironically is every card. So we'll definitely bring all these into battle to see what we can do. She can copy a card and can copy Divine Protection. Can copy a creature trait twice. The other problem is she's about to take her turn also. So anything you attack, she's just going to immediately get back at the same turn. That's the other problem. So I don't even think that attack's even worth it, because there's nothing I can do offensively, because she can make all of her stuff eternal and come immediately back. Okay, it's at the beginning of her turn when it comes back, so that's not even a good attack, to be honest. It's not. It really isn't. So I think instead, in blue you have 1 turn to get the weapon. And I could attack blue twice safely, so I think we'll do blue instead. Same idea, but let's attack blue instead. Because the green, it just, without bringing in the Banisher, alright. So it's 3 blue against 3 green. All blues are reactionary, nothing to gain the battle. And Divine Protection can play after stuff is targeted, so I can wait. Okay, so let's go and roll. Alright, so we got 1 hit, 2 misses, 1 hit, 2 misses. Okay, so... And she can use her -1 ability 4 times. With currently, which I know that's one thing I'm going to tweak because that makes the battle twice as long, figuring out what it is and what you're targeting. But anyway, she's going to dock this once to a 4, so it's all misses. And she used herself to do that. And then I can put it up 1 twice, and then she'll move it down 1 twice, so it's the same position. I'm just speeding up. And she's going to up 1 of her 4s to a... well, the attacker will still go next. We're going to do Celestial Bow, increase 1 die rolls by 2, so the 4 we're going to make a 6. And then she's going to... just, 1's not going to be enough to stop the 6, so instead she's going to... do icy winds, and decrease enemy die roll by 2. So this goes back to a 4. Except if I did Divine Protection at the very beginning, none of this shit would have happened. So I would have just done that in the very beginning. So let's just fuck all these cards. Do Divine Protection at the very beginning. Take the cards back. Can't undo the dice. Up and can up all of the cards. So that means these 3 would be hits. And 1 hit. Yeah. And 2 hits. Yep. So it's 3 hits against 2 hits in the end. And this card gets played. Divine Protection you can play after. But that looks like should be changed so that you have to play in the very beginning. Otherwise it gets too confusing to keep track of. To get canceling effects. Which makes more sense. You put up a shield before shit happens. Cool. So that means she would have done Celestial Bow, copy it. I think she probably played one of these because her stuff couldn't be targeted. So she also used Celestial Bow. Alright, so it's 3-2. And that's why you want to have a shit ton of battle cards so you increase your chance of having something and then you can play them all together. Alright, so it's 3 hits to 2 hits. So 2 hits will get taken probably on the Annihilators. And then 3 hits, which will all be taken on everything that's here. And 2 of them are eternal. But because Anima goes first, he can get rush in and banish. Okay, so that's it for combat. Let's see what else is going on. She did move to Volatile and completes that. So she advances to 4 and then immediately advances to 5. So during the turn you start with something, your weapon face up, you'll get it. So she'll get her weapon next turn. Okay, so boom boom, now it goes to Mortis, who is trying to get to definitely somewhere. Yeah, I could see combat as an area I need to make it less ping-pongy or the fact you just unload shit because it gets too fucking slow. Okay. Fun but slow. It's making it longer than it has to be. You know what's fun is you roll dice and you do a modification like, oh shit, but not this constant back and forth and modifying. It's like, it can also get easy to fuck up if you have too many plays. Mortis is trying to get to Crystal, which is here, so it is within range. And it can summon dudes a bunch of places to help come in. The Dark Faction has already eliminated the other faction's ability to win by going to the center. So the most important thing right now for immediate win is just ensuring to keep their people alive to go for the victory. Really, the power token victory is just if neither can do it. Still got to roll for Dragon too. Let's move the Dragon somewhere. Okay. So, well, actually, no. That would have been like there. Okay. Okay, so we want to defend. So we're going to get some blight worms to help just do that. I'm gonna move the crystal with all the dudes because we need to max protect. And then we're gonna move 3 of these to here to help defend blue because they can move in the block. Yeah. Yep, and then move the crystal, completed that, so it advances to stage 3. And then I need to get a D3 saga card. Okay. I like how she's going the blue ones. Alright, so now that ping pongs to Anima, who doesn't have their hero, and can't go for their legendary weapon ability either, but can still play stuff. And really the main thing is, like I said, need to kill one of these avatars to stop them from winning the primary way. Roll for dragon. This is 6, just move it, so we're going to move it like here. Alright, so Anima. And we can still play battle cards as long as you have criteria to do it. You don't need an avatar. Avatar is just an easier way to play all the cards. So we're going to move. We're going to move to. We definitely need dudes. And I definitely want to banish. Which is good because I can't successfully banish and assault. This is actually very advantageous. I mean, there's some enemy nimbles though, but I still think blue now. Well, technically, since Anima just took their turn, they would be a good target because you could attack her twice before she gets her weapon now. But she's kind of far away. No one's really within range. Yeah, unfortunately. So blue is still the best target. Leximog's too powerful. Or like it's too low odds with what we currently have. So let's get something offensive. Does the Dark Faction have any banishers? Currently, it doesn't look like it. Ice can definitely play it and they can spawn anywhere. So that's not going to help for the time being. So we're going to do some... Let's do some warriors. Okay, where can we summon? We're kind of far away, unfortunately, too. I can summon 2 here and then 1 way over here. That's probably all I can do, deployment-wise. Alright, so now we can move. So I can move in 3. So I'll move in 2 and 1, so I can kill as much as I can. Okay, so since I moved in 2 banishers, these both immediately are banished. Which is great. I'm probably going to change that so it's just, you can just have 1. And I'm probably going to change Fate's ability too. We'll see. To make combat a little more, less huge swings of opportunity and disadvantage, as well as just so it goes fast, so you don't have to count. Just be like, just go there. So you can be more versatile where they move. Um, and then, yeah, we're going to do a combat here, of which green's going to join in with everything to help defend, obviously. But fortunately, because they're green, blue cannot reinforce green's stuff with the avatar. It's different elements. So for that reason, I'm going to roll greens instead of blues. So 3 greens, 3 yellows, and then every color that's in there can also participate with cards. So I'm going to get all the cards that they could possibly use. Blue can use all theirs. Green can ironically use 3 of the 4 cards. And then yellow and pink. Yellow can use both, actually, and pink can use both. Yeah, this is going to be a slugfest of shit. That's one reason why I kind of reduced the number of things could possibly alter, because if you have multiple players, then that makes it even more shit that you play. Alright, okay. So let's see if there's any before battle shit that people are going to do. Before battle shit. Okay, so begin the battle. Anima is going to play Spirit Beast. Nope, I read the wrong card, sorry. Going to play Primal Instinct. Roll and score hits before enemy hits. May damage and kill enemy creatures, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm playing this card, but I'm going to put aside and stipulate that you can only use that on your own creatures. Or maybe I should use it for anything. That's rules to think about. That's one thing I want to do is go through just all the cards individually again to see in this state has anything changed. I just need to add not changeability, but add more rules specificity at the bottom so people know how to play the card. All right, so basically now yellow has first strike is what it is. So yellows get to do attacks before the enemy does anything to prevent hits. So it's a 5, a 4. And I believe that was and score hits, so he could play battle cards before it's scored as well. It's like I do all the roll stuff before they do. So at 1 hit and 2 misses. But unfortunately, no other modifiers. So I got 1 hit going through before the roll. She's going to use her personal ability. I'll go ahead and just move everything over here so I know what abilities I have used or have not used. She's going to use her ability to make something -1. So now it's 0 hits going through. And then, so that was unfortunate. Now the enemy is going to roll. And it's 3 hits. No reason to modify at all. At all, actually. No cards needed. So that was unfortunate for the good guys. So it's 0 hits and take 3. Okay, so that means no hits on any of this stuff. These take 3 hits. Definitely going to take out the Banishers. Probably just wipe out yellow just to be that guy. green goes back to where they were. So that was yellow's offensive. Now it's blue's turn. Cryo. Cryo's trying to get to Felinar, which is the Forest River, which is in distance. Well, we gotta roll first for Dragon, but it is in distance. Since now you can go through the Hall of Fate, it's easier to move through the center of the map. Okay, that's a 2, so Dragon's gonna eat something that's farthest away. So gonna gobble this. Yum yum. Okay, now it's Cryo's turn. Cryo's trying to get to Felinar, which can totally happen because that's within range. She's got some more dudes to help protect. So we're gonna do some we might as well do some Elemencers to blow up shit. And then we're gonna move to here, of which I can only move one other creature, since actually I can move none because there's already at 4. So I think we're just gonna be offensive to take out the what could possibly attack me. Or just try to start gobbling up tokens to limit possibilities to where they can summon from. So we're gonna move 2 to here, destroy that. And then we move to Felinar, so then advance to stage 4, and then it automatically advance to stage 5. Completed that last saga. Alright, so now we're at round 2, turn 2. It's currently 5:19. Break, break, break. For this one, I'm not just stopping for the round, actually seeing how long these stages take, because this one's there's a lot more activities per round. So it's 5:19, and we're beginning round. Oh, I keep this. That's what I did last time. I'm sorry. We did not do Ignis. That's exactly how I missed it last time. Exactly how I missed it last time. Oh my goodness! I see exactly how I did it. I got so excited when I went through blue that I was like, "We're done." No, we're not. Alright. Alright, so Ignis, and then that'll be the end of turn 1, round 1. Round 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Ignis is trying to get to the Dead Hills, which is here, which can't totally do because now you can go through the Hall of Fate. There's danger, but he doesn't have to attack the danger, but he definitely needs to be beefy when in there. So we're gonna do some lichens because they're you know, lichen great. So do that. Then we'll move to here, and we'll bring in. How about this? Let's bring in a bulwark, 2 bulwarks, and 1 warrior. Actually, I'll do 1 and 2. We'll keep 2 there. And then we still need to be offensive and take out something. So I think I'm going to move these 3 and probably 4 to try to do some more shit. Okay, we need to pound somebody. She's just too far away, unfortunately. So really, the best target is still a damn blue one. But the fact that she's also Leximog, it's gonna be a slaughter. And not likely to get a hit. If so, we'd just get 1 hit, and then she could heal 1 for next turn, or put out more dudes. Fuck. But you know what? We gotta open a hole. We gotta keep the pressure on. It's the only thing we can do. So we're gonna move in. An Eternal. And we're gonna bring in the Eternals because it's gotta be offense. They're probably gonna die. So no point in being defensive. He's got to move in there. Yeah. Okay, so we got 3 orange against, I'm sorry, 3 yellows. Wait, where am I looking? 3 orange against 3 blacks, and then 2 purples and a blue, because they get 3 max, and then 3 from Lex Mog, and then 3. A lot of dice. Blue's just got modification abilities. Purple has used all of theirs, and orange does have some abilities actually. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. Infernal's I'm going to use, but Infernal's, again, I think I'm going to change that again. That and Fear. But anyway, I'll go through the cards one later to assess. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll. A lot of dice. And see, like, even right now, like, I've only been playing the game for 1 hour and 20 minutes. For 80 minutes. And we're already, you know. Okay, so 1 hit, 2 misses, 1 hit, miss, 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 hit, hit. So right now it's 3 hits to 1 hit. Orange is going to play Inferno and add 2 hits. So I'll say make those, you add 2 8s. Or I may keep it on the Inferno's name. I don't know, because I hate memory games. I may change it so you see the values. I had made a point about that before. Alright, so now it's 3 hits to 3 hits. And then we'll see what else I can do. They're all offensive, honestly. She can decrease one of my die rolls by 1. So we're going to use that ability to 4. Okay, and then I'm going to play Inner Fire, increase all friendly. Increase our friendly die rolls by 1. So you have an 8-8-5 situation. That's played. Blue is going to then do Icy Winds, decrease enemy die roll by 2. I'm going to make this 8 a 5 a 3. Okay. And then can't even play Cauterize because I don't have the stuff there to do it. Or this, actually. So now they can increase their rolls by 1 twice. So to increase this 3 to a 5, and then they're going to do Icy Barrier, prevent 1 battle damage. So that's 1 hit to 4 hits. And then finally play Frost Blast to increase a die roll by 2. So play, unload a bunch of cards, but then save that battle. Like, this game's all about timing because if you are ahead by 1 turn, you can win the game. Increase the die roll by 2, so this 3 becomes a 5. So, like, I knew it'd be bad, but yeah, it's pretty bad. So it's 5 hits to 1 hit. So these get hits, all the extra damage carries over, so they're Eternals, so they just flip. And then one damage carries over, and take that on one of the Annihilators. And that's that. Okay, so that was an assault by orange. And now we're at the end of round 2, turn 1, end. It's 5:27. Break, break, break. I rolled a dragon for shits, because I keep forgetting the dragon before I call the number, which is just a move. I'll just keep it there for time. Well, I'll bring it here to blast. Sure. Alright. Alright, so now we're at next round. Everyone's got 3 power tokens on the bottom parts of their power token space on the player board, which I will be changing that as well because I want to be able to say place there to place there. Anyway, I won't talk about changes or strategy like I said again this thing. Alright, so we're doing Umbra. Umbra is going to keep up the pressure because we just need Mortis to get 1 more. So we're going to protect Apocalypsid by blowing up shit that could come after her. So Snahavium's far away, but Snahavium can instantly kill me, and she's about to get her power. And if I don't kill her, she's going to heal, so it's probably a bad target. So I think instead I'm going to go after Mr. Kitty Cat over here. Just move in. Oh, I have to do a move first. One sec. You know what? I'm going to do some more battle cards just because I want to be super offensive. Get 2 more battle cards. Okay. And then we're going to move in here to attack there. And then we're going to anything easy I can take. Everything's got something. I think I'll stay to defend blue. You know what? That's actually more important. I'm going to move in blue just to defend. I'm moving blues. I don't care. We need to defend blue. Yeah. Yep. Alright, cool. So, we're going to battle with Leximog. Leximog gets 3 by default. And then 3 green against 3 red. So, and the thing is, like, red's got a lot of offense, but not a lot of defense. And since, well, it does have a couple battle cards, but you know what I mean? Like, well, actually, and everything it has is defensive, so it should be an interesting fight. Alright, so I got 3, 3, and 3. Alright, so I got 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, a hit, 4 misses, and a miss. So right now it's 2 against 2. And then we can play some cards. So green and orange both, I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, green has got some cards too, actually. Actually, yeah. Green's got some good shit. We're going to start out with green shit, actually. We're going to do Putrid Infection. Decrease all enemy defense by 2. Decrease all enemy defense by 2. So I'll keep that on board as a reminder, because that means anything that's a 3 or greater is a hit. So that means these 3 are hits. So now I got 5 hits against 2. Now the defender, cauterize, decrease the enemy die roll by 2. So it decreased this 3 to 1, so it's a miss. Okay. And then offense can go again. So we're going to decrease enemy die roll by 2. No, because I can't play anything that is that specific. Can't play that card. No, nothing else really to contribute. All right, so play Simulacrum, prevent a hit to one of my creatures in battle. So I'll prevent the 8, so it's a miss. Orange could do Field Fire Nova, increase one of their die rolls by 2. So that 4 becomes a 6. So now that's a hit. Then play Enveloping Shadow, decrease one of these hits by 2. So that's now it's a miss. So now 4 hits to 1 hit. And then he can do his ability 4 times. So he can bump this up once. So it's a hit. This one's a pure miss because he can prevent 1 damage. But then he can also do a reroll of a good die. So he's going to reroll 8 to a 6, which unfortunately is still a hit. And then he can knock something. We can reroll it again. A 2, so that's actually a miss. It has to be a 3 or greater. And then can knock something down once. Can then knock down the 3 to a 2. So actually, so you can see how the abilities are used. So not all of the abilities are used, so it's 2 hits against 2 hits. Because this hits on 2. Because of Putrid Infection. So it's 2 hits, so he's got to hit non-avatar first, so the Blightworms get killed, and then 2 things here get killed to go after the Warriors, because they get pure rerolls, which is really fucking annoying. And they've already been summoned. So yeah, made a dent. Okay, so it's purple. That's in the purples. Now we roll for the dragon. The 6, just move it. Dragon's gonna move here to try to initiate to get it to die. Of course, then there's also a possibility it could target Ismo and Lexamog instead, so maybe it's not the best idea. So instead, let's gamble and say, hey, okay, let's try to take out her. Okay. Alright, so now it's seal him. Sealam gets her weapon. She now becomes Umazoa. So she gets this. This goes away, this comes into play. 3 hit points. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright, so now we have both embodiments of the gods in play. So I think she's going to try to blast. She's going to try to blast. It's going to be tough, but probably try to blast. Because green's too far away. Try to blast blue. Yeah. Just trying to think if there's any other target. Lexmog's the hard target. It's more like reinforce to defend and bring stuff up. Okay, so let's just bring in I wonder if we should bring in more cards. We'll go, since I'm going to be offensive, let's go cards. But then let's reinforce Citroni. Get his stuff. Okay. So we're going to move 1, 2, 3. We're going to move 1 here. Get that. And then move 2 here. We'll have this one just join the battle. And yeah, we'll try that. So we'll join the battle. We'll battle there. Oh, but these take up space. That's right. I already specified that in. Well, no, but that's rules I haven't implemented yet. Nope. Well, shit. It's rules I have not implemented yet. All right. So we'll count it as implementing. All right. Fine. If so, that makes it a really hard target, unfortunately. Shit. Yeah, that means she'd be all by herself. I mean, I have to do it. I have to do it. So I'll just keep these rules because space-wise, there's no space to move in. Okay, so we'll do that. But she's got battle cards. All right. And Ismo actually has none, so that's also fortuitous. And blue has 8 defensive. Okay, so it's going to be 3 whites. Against 3 purple. Ooh, that's not good. 3 misses. And 2 hits and a miss. Well, technically it's 2 misses. You have to hit it with 7 or 8. So she's definitely going to do Moon Touched. That way this becomes a 6 and doesn't hit her at all. That's going to happen. Alright, defensively, doesn't have to do Polar Shield because she didn't get any hits. So yeah, that's it. So it's just a wash, all misses. But she had to use the card just to prevent a hit. Yeah, okay. Alright, so then we do Dragon, which is a 2, so he just gobbles again. The farthest power token. But she can choose. So we'll gobble this one. Alright, so that's end of Sealam's turn. Now it's Mortis. She's trying to get to Hecatros. And will now do it. I'm looking at the wrong thing. She needs to go to Mortis. She needs to go to Hecatros, which is in range. And she's going to be offensive because the best defense is a good offense, and she's already got a ton of battle cards, so she's going to go for Necromancers instead. Put 3 into play here. So she's going to move here. Then she's going to move here to be defensive. But then offensively, move shit out. And we're going to have let's see if we can't get rid of Citroni. We'll get in there with 2 Elemenceers, and we'll put 1 here for defend. Alright, cool. So let's do the move first before we get. So we're going to advance to stage 4, and then it automatically advances to stage 5. So complete that last saga. So now that team's got everything that they need. So now it's got to move in with everything. Alright, but we're going to battle. So we're going to battle here against Citroni. So we got 3 greens. And we also get 3 blacks, because that does not count toward the max, against 2 oranges. And then there's no purple cards. Green's got some cards, which you can use all of them, actually. And orange has no cards, so this may be a slaughter. Because he may do hits on me, but the most hits he could possibly do now is 3. Anyway, it's just more like how many hits can I get on him. Alright, so I got 1 hit, 2 hit. He's got 1 hit, 2 hit, and then 4 misses, but could probably be modified. Yeah, because we got Elemenceers. So we're going to re-roll the 1. Re-roll it again. That was Garbo with Garbo. He can up his die by twice, but the max roll is 2, so he's got it anyway. I can reduce 1 by 1, but he can up it, so that doesn't matter. Well, we can play Meat Shield, decrease enemy die roll by 2. But then he can up it by 2, so I know he can do that, so we're not going to waste that card. So yeah, that's all we're going to do. So it's 2v2. So he's going to take out, obviously, both Elemenceers. And then I'm going to take out one of these and then deal 1 hit to the Avatar. So he's at 2. Alrighty. So that's it for Mortis. Now it goes to Anima. Anima can't complete the weapons, so can just do stuff that need to stop the other Avatar. The other thing is, you know, if it goes to the end of the game, whoever has the most power tokens. But also, you know, you need this. It's the more immediate threat. Dragon does gobble up something. Farthest away. which unfortunately is this. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gobbled. Ironically, has not attacked anybody yet. Okay, so Light Faction still needs to kill one of the avatars. And the best target is still probably, well, the problem is because there's 3 Eternals there, you can't, that was probably a bad move since they count as dead body, they count as bodies that take up space. Oh, and I have too many people in here. I probably did this incorrectly. Can't move that much stuff in there. I don't know where it came from, so let's just say it moved. That's a difficult take back, see. Yeah, I don't even know. Let's say move over here. I don't know. Because you can only have 4 things there. Per faction. Dragon being its own faction. So yellow is going to summon Banishers and actually go for the kill of Klinga. Because she can make stuff eternal that's hers, so I need her to not have shit. That's really the only thing they can do. We'll summon 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to try to get in there. So we'll only need 2, so I don't need to bring all of them. That would be a bad move. That way I have 1 that I can still use. So we'll bring in these 3. I think I'll bring in 4 just to keep up the pressure, just in case. That way, if 1 dies, you can still initiate a battle there. Alright, cool. So that's going to be the battle against Apocalypsid. So we got 4 yellows. Well, max is 3 against 2 against, let's say, 3 greens. As you spend abilities, we'll put it next to the ability. See, right now it's still like I've only played for an hour and a half. Right? Well, almost 2 hours. So we're actually making good time. So it's still within 2 to 3 range I was shooting for. So, all right. So, oh man, 3 hits from Dark Faction against 1 hit from the Light Faction. Not super at all. And then no way to add more hits because no battle cards. I have a way to stop hits. So you can reroll the 7. Now, and then she can do a reroll of 5. So that's a miss. Okay, and then I'm going to do a I mean, I just have defensive, so there's nothing else I can do. She can up. She can, oh, yeah, I can reroll one of these. So that's a miss. So it ends up being 1 hit against the Light Faction, which obviously going to target the Banishers first. So it's just that 1 Banisher dies. That's the end result. So not a successful attack at all. Actually, it was bad. Then we go Dragon, which is 6. You just move it somewhere. We want to move it somewhere that attacks something, so we'll go here. Alright, so that's... Alright, so that's it for Mortis. She has got her thing, if I recall. Let me check the bottom just to make sure. Yeah. Alright, so now it goes to... Oh, did I do anima first again? My bad. That's alright, that's fine. Because the dark faction is going first for everything. So now we're going to Cryo. Cryo gets their ability. And this is kind of confusing. Like, when you get your ability, you should be able to see it immediately, because otherwise it may be hard to know whether you did it or not at the beginning of the turn. I mean, you also do it at the beginning of the turn, so I guess that's not entirely true. Alright, so she sets up her weapon. Tome of the Sacred Dark, so she gets 3 Primal Dark battle cards. Now at her disposal. And they everyone has their weapon, so everybody wants to move in. So she wants, then they want to win as soon as possible. So she's just going to get some dudes to kill dudes, and actually, you know what? She'll just get battle cards to help the. Well, I mean, she has super battle cards too. Well, I think she's going to turtle. Yeah, she's just going to get battle cards and just turtle. Anyway, technically, she has 6 battle cards. Hey, where's she at? Okay, she's going to move in. And needs to leave space for her buddies, but can bring in 1 creature. So since she's the best defense, she will bring in a something to help. Well, what is she gonna bring in? What's on the board? Let's bring in an Elemancer. And then everything that's there, she's gonna probably keep. Of course, she could bring in a blue and start another battle against a Trony. That's probably a good move. Let's do that. Max attack, actually. Actually, yeah. Let's move in here. Let's move in this guy over here, but then move this one here. So we have 6 die against no defense. That's what we're gonna do. Because if you leave a hole, you can keep initiating more attacks. That's what we'll do. And we're already staged. And I'll just keep that fucker there, I don't care. I'm not gonna chance it. Alright, so it is 3 blues. No. 2 blues, a green, 3 blacks, and 1 orange. They're battling here. Orange has no cards. Green has 2 that can be played. Oh, you know what? I just found a loophole. And I'll show you what it is. Let's not do what I did. Let's put the 2 battle cards back and not do that. Instead of the battle cards, you know what we're going to do? We're going to summon the Banishers. And I'll show you why. Because if I keep this one here, and I summon 3 Banishers, I can move in a Banisher there, right? And then oh, you can't target Avatar. Oh, fuck. I was going to banish the Avatar using that. Okay, I can't do that. Alright. Okay. I was like, wow, I could just instantly kill that Avatar by make it go face up. But you can't do that. So I'll go back to what I originally did, get 2 battle cards. Alright, so we'll battle there. 3, 2, 1, so it's 6 die against 1 die. He's already taken 2 hits, so 1, 2, 3, 5 hits, 1 miss, 1 hit. She's gonna play a Frozen Knight. You can remove one of the enemy's dice rolls, and then it goes back to the hand. So that goes out. So it's 5 damage. So Saturnia gets killed. No return fire. So now there's only 1 avatar left. That's they need to, like, points wise, the light and dark factions may be battling out about the same with the dragon, but it doesn't matter. If they can just move to Hall of Fate, it's the end of the game. So she's got to kill one of these avatars. And they've already lost 2. Alright, so orange was... How do I keep skipping orange? How did blue move? Shit. I think I fucking skipped a turn again. Blue just moved. But blue is missing a token. Oh no, it's because I was summoning banishers and it shouldn't be. Right. Okay. So now it's Ignis. After we roll for the dragon. Okay, we're still good. I just forgot that I put a token on the banishers when I should not have done that. Okay, so we want to try to kill the last avatar, so we'll go there. Alright, so Ignis is up. Ignis is going to, unfortunately, not do anything with her avatar. And actually, by killing the avatar, stop that ability as well. So they only have Umezoa to try to defend the realm. So Light Faction still needs to try to kill somebody. In any location that has an element, she can use her abilities of dark. But these 3 do come back. They weren't gotten rid of. So orange needs to attack green. Probably still the best target, but there's a blue there, and I'd set in the rules that you can do the dark cards wherever there's a blue. So you just have a blue somewhere, you can do all the abilities there. So yeah, she could try to attack greens, probably the best target. But there's not enough banishers, so yeah, that banisher stuff does need to be changed because it, or fundamentally, we'll see. We shall see. Maybe it's not have to be all or nothing, possibly. Maybe, I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll probably keep it anyway. Shit. Of course, she has the ability that she can copy a creature trait. She could copy the banisher. That way, there's more banishers. She could do that. She's going in. Fuck it. She's got to try. So she's gonna go in here. There's already 3 there, so it's she's gonna battle there, for sure. She's gonna do an ability. She's already got battle cards before, which are blue, so she's gonna put more creatures up. And we're gonna battle as many places as we can to try to stop, try to do some damage, try to get in there. So go here, but have move here to join the battle. So we're gonna do a battle here, and a battle here, and a battle here. It just, we're in desperation mode because I'm doing the wrong person's turn. I'm supposed to be doing Ignis. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I walked around and forgot what I was doing. It's Ignis's turn. Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't remember where stuff was. Fuck. Let's say that was right. Okay, it's Ignis. Sorry. Ignis. Sorry. Putting out Banishers. Moving another one in here. Now we'll start the battle. Alright, so we got 3 orange against 3 purple. That's one way to speed up the game, is not having this delay though. That can make the whole game go 1 round faster. Yep, that's gonna happen. Alright, so it's 3 against 3. No, it's 1. God, I fucking love the song of the... God, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, swear to God. Okay, 3 green against 2 yellow and orange. So they got 3 hits, and I got none. So that's bad. And I have no cards to play. So that's 3 hits. She's definitely going to take on the Eternals to stop that, and then one of these. Unfortunate. Yep. That's how the game goes. Yeah, it's just... You have ways that you can modify stuff in combat, but... You know... Still dice rolly. Okay, so now it's dragon. There's a 2, so she's gonna eat something that's farthest away, which is probably one of these 2. So I'm gonna gobble this. So she's currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tokens. Alright, so now it is the beginning of round 3. Break. It's currently 6:06, and we're beginning with Umbra. This is probably going to be the last turn cycle of the game. Alright, start at 6:06 and begin. Alright, so there's trying to move everybody in. So the last 2 they need to go in is Leximog and Apocalypsid. So Leximog is definitely going to move in. And definitely get some shit to do some shit. Go summon some skeletons here. Move in. Have these 3 skeletons probably mean, for the sake of, I don't think there's any point in starting a battle. I think more it's like just reinforce areas to make sure you get points in case something bad happens. So reinforce areas. Okay. So we'll just proceed. So that's it for Umbra. Now we roll for Dragon, which is a 4, which just means it just moves. So we're gonna move it. It go destroy the farthest one. So let's go here. All right, next up is Selim. Selim, and we just hit the 2-hour mark. So the game right now it just only takes 2 hours. Selim is going to and the reason why I didn't do attack is because there's no reason. Like, I'm just fortifying areas for power. Because, like, see, attacks, you don't know how they're going to swing. So, you know, just not keep the chance and just ensure you keep that power token to force someone to do a combat. Alright, so Selim is going to try to assault somebody. But she's got... Because they... I'll probably have to change rules in this because... Not being able to kill the Eternal outright is kind of not great. Or maybe have the avatars keep their unique avatar ability as well. Or have every ability. I don't know. We'll take a look at that later. So the avatar... But the avatar could also assign hits wherever they want first. So, you know what? We're gonna go for a bang because we could still kill, possibly, because there's only one in there, and can target avatars second. And I can choose the avatar target. So we're going to summon. Three dudes, and we need the most offensive creatures that we can move in. So we're going to move an Annihilator, and one of something else that's really offensive. So, I think that's going to do is the Warrior. Alright, so this will be Battle of the Embodiments of the Gods. If Umezoa can take out Klingith, she's going to shut down the ability for them to win the game. Which, honestly, she has to do, because the clan going next is Apocalypsid, who is just going to move in, and then they all will win the game, because they'll all be in there. So, like, this is actually the last turn, player turn, of the game. This is it. This is the epic final battle between the embodiments. Can she kill Klingith? She has to get 4 hits, and she can roll 6 dice, and has battle cards, so... Let's see what happens. But they also have the power of these. Well, let's see. Let's see what cards they can use. Oh, that's an avatar. I mean, it's a... I'm sorry, it's a Elemancer. So she can only use Mind Numb, and then has the 3 Primal Dark cards. Leximog has nothing. And she's got a bunch, so we'll see if she can pull it off. If she can pull it off, then it's going to go to the end of the game. We'll see. All right. Okay, so that attack is going to happen. So it is 3 pink, 3 white against 2 blue. Can any other dark faction creatures sweep in with Nimble? Yes, they can. This one could sweep in, but then I'll block movement, so actually she can't do that. Of course, she can move that before she deploys, so that's a good move. That's an extra blocker. So it's 2 in a green, and 3 black, 3 pink, and 3 white. Pretty fucking epic. Now let's check the Primal Darks. Frozen Knight's a reactive. Shadow Reflection's reactive. Curse of Death, something you do at the end of the battle. So yeah, let's go ahead and roll 12 dice for the final battle, potentially, of the game. See what we got here. Miss, miss. Miss. Hit. 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 Miss, miss, miss. She's got 4 hits. She's gonna need more hits than that to win though. So the attacker goes first. She has Annihilator, can pump it up 1. Right? Yeah. Okay, but then Kalinga's gonna use her ability to knock it down 1. Okay. And then offensively, she's gonna use Star Touch, apply the effects of a creature trait twice. So she's gonna pump it up again to a 5. Kalinga's gonna do Shadow Reflection. Maybe copy an enemy card played. Oh, it's true. Kalinga Thizzer, she can do all of her blues actually. Copy a battle card, enemy battle card played, and choose new card, and choose new targets. So she's gonna copy Divine Mail, and I'm sorry. She's gonna copy Star Touched. And apply the effects twice. She's going to do Kalinga's ability again and knock this back down to a 4. Now it's the attacker's turn again. She's going to do, she's going to re-roll one of these 7s to a 6. Unfortunately, it's still a hit. She can do Astral Knowledge to copy the card that she played previously and pump this back up to a 5. Kalinga's do Polar Shield, decrease one of the rolls by 2, so now it's a 3, so now that is a miss. She's going to play Divine Mail, decrease one of these die rolls by 2, so it's a 4. If I can find it. So that's a miss. They're going to use their Elemancer to reroll one of their things to get a good die. So they got a hit back. And then it's just all that the Dark Faction cards have left. They can use Frozen Fortitude, prevent 1 hit. So 6 goes away. And then with Frozen Knight, which is a returnable card, you can get rid of prevent 1 hits. So it's too much power in the same place, unfortunately. So if this is the end of the battle, then it's 2 hits against 2 hits. So it's going to be both of these are going to get destroyed. And then the Nimble and the Warrior. So she killed some stuff, but just wasn't enough pump. There's just too many battle cards. That's me, like, especially when you group up a shit ton of battle cards together, especially at the end, you save for those big battles. They tend to go longer, and there's more shit going on. So I kind of feel like I should like restrict play on maybe the number of battle cards that can be played as well, possibly. Whereas it's fun, there was a lot of back and forth, a lot of figuring out who did what. So that's an idea too. Alright, so that's the end of that battle. So now it's the dragon. Dragon's a 4. Just move it somewhere. I'll move it here to try to start a combat and kill something. Potentially. Now it goes to... These 2 cards resets. These 2 go at the bottom. These cards were used. That's me. She played 3 battle cards, man. Like, she did all she could. It does mean, like, you have these important fights that you can't necessarily wait another turn or someone's going to move. And yep. Alright, so now it's Mortis' turn. She gets her Draconic Lexicon. So she gets her Darkons, as well as the ability to control the dragon. And she gets to forfeit one of these, so she's going to forfeit the skeleton, since it's been used anyway. And replace that with Darkons. And then for her ability, these come into play at the beginning of battle. So we're gonna put them here, anywhere where green has stuff. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can do an action, which there's nothing to summon. And this is the situation I'm talking about. There's nothing she can summon that has stuff that's been killed, and she's at full life. So she's just gonna dump one of these to just summon more dudes. Well, there's nothing summoned, so just to move. So she's gonna move to the Hollow of Fate, and then the end game state melee triggers, because there's 3 legendary weapons out, and all 3 of these avatars are here. Leximog, Klingith, and Apocalypsid, as well as there are other avatars like Umezoa and Bronzu, but these 3 are there. So that triggers the end state of a Leximog victory. So you advance the lore deck to stage 7, Leximog Resurrection, and this is the end of the game. Leximog Resurrection. Let's get so you can read it. The dark avatars enter the cosmic nexus at the Hollow of Fate, which is flowing with the lesser elements of elemancy. The final spell of the Tome of the Sacred Dark is translated by the Draconic Lexicon scroll, and the Anathema of Darkness spell is cast. Upon completing the spell, a vortex of elemental magic consisting of shadow, ice, and necro energies begins to violently enter the embodiment of Leximog. The avatar of the primal god lets out a haunting scream as he radiates a black void of darkness. After a few moments of this energy absorption, an explosion filled the crater with black primal elemental magic, and the sky blanketed in eternal night. Leximog is reborn. That's the end of the game. The Dark Faction did it. They brought their god in the bean and secured dominance over this realm. What does the reign of Leximog mean? Who knows? Maybe we'll find out in a future expansion, future game, but the world is in eternal darkness. And that's the end of Elemencers. So it's 6:21. Break, break, break. That is the end of the game. And as you can see right now, that means the game in total, let's say including breaks for discussing strategy, it was 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it's definitely within 2 to 3 hour range. So if you're just boom, boom, boom playing the game, you could definitely knock it out and do it. So that's very exciting news. If we did continue the game, there would still be 1.5 rounds remaining. And let's say it's 20 minutes per round. that would still go to 3 hours. So it actually, time-wise, does check out as long as there isn't delays, coaching, learning the game, talking about feedback for beta builds. So very exciting news. And got to see the primary end state of the game. I did get some feedback on, again, like, there's things I want to do with combat to make it simpler and restrictive, so you can't play so many fucking cards, but at the same time, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think I'll just add additional rules on some of these battle cards, and how you can keep track easier of abilities activated in battle, and that sort of thing. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. For those that watched this entire play, again, this was a speed run of ELEMANCERS Light and Dark, and the game concluded in just a little over 2 hours. So if you're interested in the game, definitely check the website, www.shadowbalancegames.com, as well as all the other social medias, as well as if you look up ELEMANCERS, you could easily find it on the web as well. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Again, this is Ismortah, as you may recognize. Hard to see, though. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. The next stream is going to be this Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST, and I'm just going to be playing some Heroes of the Storm. And I'm just going to be taking my favorite characters and play some human opponents and see how well or how terrible I do. So if you're interested in seeing some Heroes of the Storm, check out then. My next stream for board games will be this Sunday, 7 p.m. PST. I haven't decided yet what sort of content that will be. Will it be showing, revealing one of my board games I haven't shown you, or some more Elemental stuff? But stay tuned on Twitter and or checking Twitch upcoming streams for more information. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Ismortah, and I'll catch you next time.